up, everybody? Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen. Good to see you. The holidays are right around the corner. I'm really excited. We get together with our friends and family. Eat way too much, drink way too much, cook really grandiose meals. Everyone's laying around on the floor because nobody can move because everybody ate too much, and I really can't wait. One of my favorite things I love to see on the menu is roasted duck. Not a lot of people do it. I want to show you how to do it. It's really simple. It's a great alternative to turkey or chicken. It's got a little bit of a learning curve that I'm going to show you because it's not exactly the same. Very simple though, I'm going to show you. Go ahead, set your ovens to 450 degrees and let's get started. Here we have our 5.5 pound Long Island duck. If you don't have access to Long Island ducks, you can use Muscovy, wild, whatever you have access to, go crazy. I'm going to go ahead and remove the giblets from the cavity. It's kind of gross, I know. All right. Ducks are notoriously fatty, so what we want to do is remove as much excess fat as we possibly can. So with a paring knife or just a sharp knife, go ahead and cut away, as so. Really fatty creatures, as we know. Just a little bit more in the front. Great, that looks good. So as I said, there is a lot of fat. Underneath the skin especially, there's a high degree of fat. So it's really important to puncture the skin. So we either do it one of two ways. Either just stab it like that, or you can score it, which I like to do. Don't cut through the flesh, just go right up to it. This makes a really nice presentation. Not too deep. And do the same for the other side. This is really going to allow the fat to release and aid in the cooking process and speed it up. And it's going to look beautiful. I found a little more fat back here that I want to get rid of. Let's just cut that off. And whatever else, you can just give a couple pokes on the side, wherever. Alright, that looks great. Now let's get her stuffed. I'm using a couple different things to stuff the cavity of the bird because as it cooks, all of these items are really going to perfume the bird and it's really going to come through and taste really good. So this is a 5.5 pound bird. I'm really just going to stuff it with 2 small onions, raw garlic. I have about 6 or 7 cloves. Just really stuff it in there. I have some great herbs. I have rosemary that I want to get in there. Really push it in. I have some fresh oregano that I'm going to use. Just really stuff that in there. Some fresh thyme. Really push it in. It's really going to add a nice aroma and flavor. If you can't fit it all, that's okay. It just depends on the size. That looks great. Just push it in. A little bit more oregano that I can squeeze in here. Okay. We're going to season this. I made a rub. It has salt, pepper, garlic powder, and all of the herbs that I just put inside, we're going to put outside. Just sprinkle it on. Be pretty generous with it. Really press it in. Make sure you get underneath and the sides too. Hopefully your oven's ready by now. Yeah, great. A little bit fell out, that's okay. I've placed our bird on a draining rack. You really want it to drain since there's so much fat. You don't want the bird sitting in the fat. So get yourself a nice rack as so, and it will work perfectly. So right in your preheated oven. (450 degrees). This is really, really important. 450 degrees for 10 minutes. Then I want you to reduce the heat to 325. The reason we're doing this is because I want to get a whole blast of heat going onto the duck to really get the rendering process going. Really important. 10 minutes, 450, then reduce to 325. As a rule of thumb, per pound takes 20 minutes. So mine is roughly 5.5 pounds, so it's going to take about an hour and 45 minutes, hour and 50 minutes. Also, if you're using a convection oven, you got that fan action going on, you're going to reduce that time to 14 minutes a pound. So depending on your oven, I don't have a convection, so I'm just using my standard. So whatever you have, just follow those rules and it will cook a perfect duck. I just pulled this out of the oven. It's been roughly an hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to take an internal temperature. I'm looking for it to be 160. So let's see where we're at. I may have to put it back in. We're just about at 160. That looks great. Remember guys, this is going to continue to cook even though it's out of the oven for another 10 degrees. So while that's happening, I want to add a little bit of whole grain mustard that I have. And we're just going to smear a little bit of it on. Not using a lot, just a little bit for flavor. You can even use your fingers if you want to make it easier. This is just going to add a nice little spiciness to it that I enjoy. And I also want you to get some foil. And we're going to cover it. Almost make like a little tent on top of it. All the juices are really going to coalesce. And just allow this to sit for another 10 minutes and we should be ready to go. Rock and roll. So we're about ready to plate this up. Just wanted to point out really quick that the breast meat is in this area. You have the leg over here. There is a vertical, I don't want to say bone, but part of the carcass that runs right along here. So what we want to do is we want to slice off of that, and we're going to create two separate halves. So let's do that. We can just make a line just going like that. And remember back here there's going to be a bone that, so it's the wishbone, just like it would be with a chicken or a turkey. So it's going to stop once you get to a certain point, like you feel it. So just slice slowly. You could start like peeling away at it. And you'll see, you can see it. It's coming off the bone. Still pretty warm, pretty hot actually. Burning, it's okay. It's worth it. I can't wait for this. As you see, here's the carcass right here. It's coming right off the side. You go right down. There's going to be a leg bone here. Just keep pushing down. Just want you to see the inside. Just like that, okay? Just keep cutting down. We have our breast now. Keep cutting. There's going to be a little joint here that we're going to break. The bone just came through, as you can see. That's the bone right there. We're going to cut around that. Now we have a beautiful leg. Oh, the skin is so crispy, I can't wait. And this beautiful breast meat. So really repeat on the other side, do the same thing. There's going to be a little more meat for you to pick off. Definitely don't throw this away. Pick the meat off, make a little salad out of it. You can put it into soup, you can make a little stir fry, do anything. So I want to go ahead and plate this up. So before I plate this up, this was made from another recipe that you can find here. This is portobello sage stuffing. It's really, really great with duck. We're gonna serve it just like this. I've sliced the duck breast. We're gonna fan it out. Oh my God, I can't wait. And we're gonna place this duck leg right on top. As so, garnish with some fresh herbs. Spread that out a little bit. Let's take a look at that. That looks duckin' awesome. So I really hope you enjoyed today's presentation on how to make duck at home. I know a lot of people aren't familiar with it, but it's something that you really need to use as an alternative because it's so much better than turkey in my opinion, and chicken just gets boring. You gotta break it up once in a while. It's really great for your holiday party. I hope you try it. I had a great time showing you guys. Till next time, Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen. Happy holidays.